It's early April 2025 and I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary of being out here. I thought that I'd be at a different point in the construction, but I find that there are a lot of different factors that I didn't know about. Like weather. There's really only 2 seasons out here, summer and winter. Even though we're in spring right now, and it is a beautiful spring day, I have to admit that. We're not done with winter, it seems. There's another storm moving in tonight, freezing temperatures, so I'm doing as much as I can, but the weather will preclude how fast I go at what I want to do. Anyway, I'm juggling a lot of things. Right now I'm building this outdoor bathtub, but it's really kind of a soaking tub. In summer, I'll be able to cool off. In winter, I can do cold plunges out here. So the way I do this is, if you can see, underneath here is this cattle panel. And then once that's in place, I come in with a metal lath. It's galvanized metal. And then I basically sculpt it and hold it in place with concrete. And then the sides will be cement, not concrete, which when it gets inside this lath, that matrix becomes very strong. It'll take a few coats, but it'll get there. All right, I'm actually standing inside the tub. It goes down this way. There's going to be a little water feature right here. It's going to pump the water back in. These are the steps leading into it. And then I'm doing the walls of it right now. Kind of sculpting it with ferrocrete and concrete that I'm working on. There's the pump, and all the lines will go up and around, and it'll produce a little stream that comes back down into the tub. Would you like to come in, Stanley? I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but it's really coming down now. It's just not sticking to the ground is all. A snowy day in April. Well, since I've only been in New Mexico a couple of years, I don't really know if this is a freak storm or not, but it's April 19th, 2025, and we're getting dumped on. So, hoping my fruit trees do okay through this, because it's supposed to only last a day and then clear up tomorrow, but I don't know, man. It's a lot of snow for April. Well, we've had 2 snowstorms now in April, sandwiched between like 70 and 80 degree days. So yeah, we'll see. All right, the storms have passed. It's April 22nd, and back to work on this. All right, today's the day. I hope to finish the cementing. I've just got this little area here left. Okay, right there. And you can see at this point, the structure, it's really solid. Once that all gets put together. But there are nuances here because this is all curved. I got this little area too. Pump is going to go down here, so you won't be able to see it very well. Keep it hidden. And I am sculpting this thing as I go. And as I'm sculpting it, I'm actually adding strength, layering the cement. So I feel very confident that this is going to last, because the last thing you want is for there to spring a leak somewhere, and you got to drain it and do it all over again. So I hope this lasts for years. I'm pretty confident that it will. Should have made this opening a little bit bigger to get my trowel all the way in there. I have a smaller trowel. I'm just stubborn. I use the same one every day for every job. I know, it's a little weird, but I have a collection of trowels and I only use this one. All right, finished the cement work and I put a coat or two of sealer onto the old outdoor bathtub here. I'm going to show you the product that I use. And a good buddy of mine who's like third generation masonry expert, it's in his blood, he told me what to use. So it used to be called Thorough Seal, and now they've changed it. It's the same product, but it's called Master Seal. Okay, and it's this one specifically, Master Seal 583, formerly Super Thorough Seal. So there you go. That's the real deal. That's the thing that I've had, gosh, I don't know, I've done 4 or 5 ponds, so no, more than that, shoot. But every pond I've made, I've used this. I've never had a problem. So really good product. All right, the moment has arrived. I am filling up the outdoor bathtub and got the filter and the pump down there. So as soon as that gets to level, I can turn on my pump, which comes out to the fountain over there. So let's do that. I've got this sort of temporary setup with my little jackery. Okay. Hit that. Activates the pump. And probably gonna need a bigger pump. That's not very good flow right there. That'll take forever to filter. But for now, it's gonna have to do. Okay, easy fix here. This has a little pinch in it right there. So if I, yeah, there we go. If I get rid of that, it's gonna increase the flow a little bit. I think that's okay, a little trickling sound. I don't want a huge waterfall or anything like that, so I think this is okay. Kind of gives a nice sound. At some point, I might increase the size of the pump, but for now, I think that's just fine. So the way the pump works, it's all self-sustaining. I've got a 100-watt solar panel on top, and then that's cabled down to my little jackery. This is the smallest jackery unit that you can get, and it does just fine. If you can see the display there. So the panels right now, it's still early morning, so we're not getting direct heat or direct sun. You're getting 32 watts of power and around 21 watts going out to the pump. So during the day when the sun's out, I can just have this thing running continuously. Oh my goodness. So it's still April. Temp is about, I don't know, mid-70s. But boy, this is gonna feel really good when it's up to like in the 90s and 100. Oh man. To have water in the desert means everything. So this is my bathing pool. It's been a while. I've been working on this a while. Each little step takes time, but oh boy, it feels good to be done. Oh, this water's really cold. Oh, it feels great. I tell you, to have water in the desert, it means so much. So thanks for following this. If you enjoyed it and you have questions, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. But it's on to the next pond now that I'm going to be making, and the next fountain around the south side of my house. This is the west side of my house. So hopefully at one point it will surround the entire house, but we'll get there when we get there. For right now, this is all I need. I'm telling you, it's the best. So see you next time.